A mass exodus of residents fleeing New South Wales is predicted over the next 5 years, according to updated population figures in Tuesday's federal budget. Queensland is the destination of choice as people seek out cheaper housing options. The temptation of better, cheaper homes is becoming too great for thousands of Sydney-siders. The city's median house price of $1.23 million is second only to Hong Kong when compared to incomes. Brisbane's median house price is $772,000.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, I'm renting and I'm living in a share home. So I've got a few other people who I'm living with. But yeah, I do not see myself owning a home.
I don't want to. But if it comes to the crunch and I can't afford to pay my mortgage, we'll have no choice but to move to Melbourne or Queensland.
Updated Treasury figures in the budget show people are doing just that. More than 124,000 people are expected to leave New South Wales for other states between now and 2027. Overwhelmingly, the people leaving New South Wales will settle in Queensland, followed by Victoria.
New South Wales is unaffordable. So basically everyone's moving because we're not getting big pay rises, we're not getting enough money to cover our living expenses, really.
Despite the interstate exodus, overall population in New South Wales is expected to increase to 8.3 million by the end of the year and 8.6 million by 2026 due to births and overseas migrants.
We were planning on having another baby, but because we've worked out we can't afford it, we've just decided, well, to be able to afford to live, we're not going to have another one.
If there's not enough employment for one and housing, we should reduce the immigration for now. You can't reduce the new babies born, but I think immigration needs to be growing if we can afford to have extra people.
The interstate exodus is not news to now Premier Chris Minns, who won the election on higher pay for essential workers.
I think in many cases seeing young people in particular flee to other states and other jurisdictions around this country because they can't afford to live and work in Sydney or New South Wales. We want to do something about it.
Patience is running thin for the state's 400,000 public sector workers, with the state government still yet to deliver on their promise of removing the wage cap and negotiating higher wages. On Tuesday, workers walked off the job at Tweed, Lismore and Coffs Harbour hospitals.
And over here, we're focused on human capital. We're focused on our frontline essential workers.